Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with Chyyanna Lee. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I love it. It's a beautiful day out today, and I'm sitting on my patio talking to you. So thank you for taking time to talk to me.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love everybody at home. You guys look at her cup, her mug, her coffee mug right there. It's amazing.
Got it from Boot Barn.
Oh, are you a Boot Barn girl? Because I flippin' love that store.
I've done so many like Boot Barn things because I'm attached to Dan Post, and that's one of their biggest like retailers. So I've gone to a bunch of different little what's the word I'm looking for, conventions, so to speak, or other things like that, like Cowboy Christmas and everything else. So they're really nice. They give me things.
Oh my gosh, I love that. No, that's great. I'm addicted to Boot Barn. There's this I can't think of the name off the top of my head. I want to say it's like Cheyenne or something, but she makes jewelry. The jewelry
With the EY.
Yes, and the watches and the bling, the wrap bracelets.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm addicted. I'm every time I go there, like I just have to spend money. And I've gotten just in the last like month and a half, I've gotten two $15 like reward cards, and I'm like thinking.
That's what does it. It's just like, you're like, well, I don't want to waste the money.
Yeah.
So you go back, you're like, I'll just spend, a little over what, it's 15, I'll spend like $30. That way I feel like I'm getting half off. Next thing you know, you're walking out with 2 pair of boots, a new wallet, some jewelry. Yeah. So,
I know. And then, because I'm hooked on Elvis, as you can see, I have my Elvis shirt on, my Elvis kissy face shirt on. We've been doing a lot of stuff with I love that. See, when people were giving people problems because they were making the duck faces and stuff.
Yeah.
On Facebook. Remember that on social media? They were like, there were even memes about girls doing the duck face and the kiss. And I'm like, you know what? If it was good enough for Elvis, damn it, it is good enough for everybody else. That man, I have a picture of that man doing it, and now I'm wearing it on my shirt, and I love it. And it's just amazing. So.
That's a classic.
It's great. I love it. But no, and I went there recently, and then they had Elvis shirts. They had Johnny Cash shirts, and they're constantly getting new inventory, new stuff. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so addicted. And every time I go, it's like, but honey, I need this for my next interview. You don't want me to wear the same thing twice, do you?
That's so funny.
Yeah, like I really need an excuse.
Speaking of this for my interview, I was thinking like, what should I wear? And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, she's supposed to see it from like up here.
I know. Oftentimes when I'm doing these interviews via Skype, I'll be sitting on my bed, my yoga pants will be on, but my hair is done and my makeup's done, and I have a cute top on, but...
That's not what's happening right now.
Yeah, right. No, you know what? I actually have jeans on today, so I'm not wearing my yoga pants because I was working all day.
This girl right here, she's got yoga pants.
That's great. That's awesome. And I'm jealous because I would give anything to be in a pair right now, but I didn't have time to change. No, but let's talk about you. Let's talk about your music. Everybody at home knows that I always sidetrack on conversations because I just love people and I love having real conversations, and I want everybody to get to know who you are. But
sure.
Included with who you are is where you came from, when you started your music, and what you got going on. So let's talk about you. And you have a new single out right now, right?
I do, yes. Old Man and Whiskey.
Yes, that is fabulous too. And your mama gave you some good advice, but I gotta disagree with mama. I there's nothing wrong with a good older man. It just depends on who he is.
That's what I say. She laughed at that too, because she's like, I don't think I gave you that advice. I think I flipped it around and said, go for Older Man and Whiskey. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure you said no.
That's funny. No, but
the other end of it now.
The song is great though. It's so much fun, and it's just got that real like fun, flirty vibe to it. And I mean, I don't know what you were going for, but if that's what you were going for, you totally nailed it.
I wasn't really going. Okay, full backstory. So on our phones we have like notes and stuff like that. I think it was like 2012 or 2013 actually. I was driving, and I got this thought, Older Man and Whiskey would be a great title for a song. So that's all I wrote on the note. I had nothing. I had no melody. And then years later, I'm sitting in the studio with my producer, and I'm just kind of like, we're looking for something. He's just playing riffs, and, we're searching for something to write about. And I'm going through my notes, And then I go years back, and all it says is Older Man and Whiskey. And I kid you not, that's where the melody and everything came from. I just said, Older Man and what? You know, and then he was just like, oh, yeah. And he just...
That's awesome. And I love hearing stories like that, because for me, I tell people all the time, and everybody who watches, they all know, I'm not that talented. I mean, I'll think of titles all the time for songs, and I'll tell people, hey, that sounds like a really great song title. But there's no way I could come up with any kind of melody, because everything that I come up with has already been done. You know what I mean? It's like I have all these melodies stored in my head because of all the music I listen to. But I don't think I could ever just create one on my own. So props to you guys on that, on being able to write songs and music. That's incredible.
Thank you. And you know what it is? Sometimes it just comes. Sometimes you just, like, the biggest songs ever written in like 5 minutes. Like, it just comes to you. Then there's other times where you're sitting there killing yourself to write a song and nothing comes to you. So it's just inspiration everywhere. But I feel like if you got in a room with the right people, you could totally write a song.
You know, I feel like I'd be like the Drew Barrymore in the lyrics and music, where she, you know, they're starting and they're doing all these things, and she's just randomly like shouting out little words. I'm like, I could probably maybe finish some rhymes and stuff. But
yeah, give us some inspiration and some words to go off of, and we'll follow your lead. We'll take it from there.
Right. Yeah. As far as all the other stuff, no way. But coming up with some ideas or something, you know, I've been able to do that here and there. And kind of, you know, even just with my writing and articles and trying to help other people do that, I've been able to do a little bit, but not nearly as talented as you guys. So when did you figure out that this is what you wanted to do? When did you know that, you know, you had a knack for writing songs? Like, how old were you?
I was probably like, I'm going to say 9 or 10 when I started writing poems. Like, I always wanted to write a poem. I always liked to change the melody, and, you know. And then, but I never wanted to sing. I never wanted to do anything. Then I started writing songs as I grew older, like in my teens and stuff. But then I got to Los Angeles, and I was in a lot of writing sessions. And I just thought about, like, man, I want to tell my own story. I don't want everyone to keep singing my words. Like, I kind of want to do this myself. So I started doing this maybe about 7 years ago.
Oh, wow. So did you have any encouragement from family that was help kind of sparking that decision for you, or was this just something that you finally just decided on your own?
They've come around now, but at first it was kind of like, why? Like, you know, like my song, why? Everyone just want to know why. Like, why do you want to do this? I was in college, and I was just like, yeah, that's great, but I just really think I just want to do music. So I just said, forget it, and I started doing it, and now everything's come around.
Oh, that's great. Now, has anybody, like, you know, criticized you or questioned your choice of genre? Because, you know, I get that so many times from people, and then I find myself doing it because my daughter likes to rap all the time, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you rapping in my house all day long? And then it's like I have to take a step back and remember she's an individual, and that's what she likes, and she can sing anything, but she loves doing that. And I just, instead of questioning why, I should be encouraging her. So I wanted to know if you've run into that at all yourself.
I do run into people really confused. Like, they're like, oh yeah, she's a singer. And they're like, oh really? What do you sing? And I'm like, country music. And they're just like, you always get that pause and that look, but it's fine with me. I mean, I really don't care about it, because that's what I grew up with, and and that's just who I am. So
right, and you do it well. I mean, you really do. And like I said earlier, we were all listening to it in the car, and I had Brianna listening to it. And you know, I always like to do the kid test, right? Because when
they're so nice.
They're so honest, and then they pick up on things in the songs. We're like, ooh, I really like what they said there, or I like how this sounded. So when you hear the perspective of a child, and they're just so, you know, honest and without even thinking about it, and there's no pressure there at all. They're just, it's amazing. So I always like to do the kid test, and she was just rocking right along to your song, and you know, and it was fun. And I mean, and you know, you reminded her, and I'm going to say this, I know she's not here right now, but you reminded her of Kelsey Ballerini. Oh my gosh, I can't even say her name. I'm butchering names, but you know, the fun, upbeat, you know, young woman singing voice power, you know, she thought it was a lot like that. So, and I have to agree with her. You were so much fun.
Thank you so much. I try to keep it fun, you know. not only that, like, I don't think I can write a not fun song. Like, I mean, I can, but it wouldn't be me, kind of like, I'm always going to have, I may have that ballad or so, but it's pretty much going to be a party. So that's who I am.
Yeah, that's fun. I love it. And you're definitely one of those that are full of life. And I mean, this whole time I've been talking to you, you're just sitting there and you have a smile about you that's just so, and it's just so contagious. Like, I can't imagine you being anywhere with friends where they're not like ready to have just a good time and smiling.
Oh, no. That doesn't happen with me. I'm the party. I walk in, we're going to all party, we're going to all dance.
See?
Doesn't matter if you know how, if you're offbeat, whatever the case may be, we're going to do it. Like,
so next time I'm having a shitty day, I need to Skype you then and just be like, give me some of that smile, because it's great. I love it. And, I never know when it's an artist I haven't met and I don't know a lot about them. I've never spoken to them before. Sometimes you don't know, how is their personality, because sometimes people come across in their music as this one type of person. And then when you talk to them, you realize they are nothing like the person who is singing. And they're terrified of doing any interviews, and their personality, it's like you're kind of trying to pull it out of them. And it's not awkward with you at all. It's like, I feel like I could just talk to you for hours and hours and hours. It's great.
This personality is just here. Sometimes I feel like it's a downfall. Like, damn it, why can't you just be like, cool? You don't have to make a party everywhere you go. And it's just like, forget it. I'm in Applebee's at the table, and all of a sudden I'm at the bar with everyone. And it's just like,
That's funny. I have to tell you the story, and I don't know why. And everybody at home, you can send me comments later. I don't care, but I have to say this. I'm that girl that when there's awkward silence, and I don't care, when you're at a courthouse, everybody's in a bad mood. And when you got to go there and you're just taking care of something minor, or you're taking care of something big, it doesn't matter, because everybody there is in a horribly bad mood, and nobody wants to talk to anybody. Nobody wants to be at a courthouse ever. It's just not fun. So I'm the girl that gets in the elevator and I turn around. Hi guys, good morning. How are you? Good luck with everything you're doing today, because I'm just like, I can't sit in awkward silence, and it's just so hard for me. I love talking to people, and when I have to go, even when you're at the DMV and you're in that long and miserable line waiting for the people to help you, you're sitting in waiting rooms, whatever. It's just, it's just so much more fun to talk and share stories and have fun. And
I'm a smiler. I'll smile at everybody. Like, if you pass by, like, I don't know, this person could be drowning in tears passing me by, and I'll just like I don't know why. It's bad. Like, this is probably not the right time to do that, Chyyanna, so why did you just do that? But I don't know. Hey,
but you know what? But you never know, because that one person that was really crying or really upset, and it maybe seemed awkward at first, or maybe they didn't react right away because they had to process what was going on. But I bet you 9 times out of 10 when you do that, that person feels, wow, I was noticed. I'm having a bad day. I'm stuck wherever I'm at, and she noticed me and she smiled, and that's great. So I think it's good to keep noticing people and to do that. But so, how would you describe yourself in one sentence, if you could, other than I'm bringing the life to the party, That
was literally, I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to say. I know. Okay. Jeez, because that's who I am. Other than that, I would say, well, this is hard now, because that's my go-to.
I got to throw in that tough question now and then, and it's fine. If you want to leave it with, you're just the one that likes to have fun.
And I can do it. I would describe myself as someone who's, I'm always worried about everyone else. I'm always I'm like a mama bear. Yeah. If I had to describe myself in a sentence, I would say I am a mama bear. I'm watching over everyone, from like my assistant to my friends and everyone. I'm just like, what's going on? Are you okay with it?
Right.
I'm all honest.
And that makes sense. And that's, really where I think that it works well for you, being able to make everybody smile too, because being a mama bear, you're evaluating everything that's going on around you. So if somebody's not having a good time, somebody's not smiling, you're going to get in there and you're going to flip that switch and turn them around.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, now I have 2 I can go to.
See, there you go. There you go.
And you answer.
For me, I would say that I'm kind of all over the map, and was that my daughter? Did she just walk through? Okay. Well, hello world. That was my daughter, Brianna. And my dog was walking through here too, if y'all didn't see that, or if you did, whatever. But no, for me, I always laugh and I tell people that my center is to make people laugh. And whether it's going through a tough experience, a bad experience, just any type of anything, even if it's sickness or, my goal is to teach others and to make them laugh and entertain them with my life stories, but to help them learn something from it so that they don't have to repeat what I just had to repeat.
Sure.
So that's me. But more back to your music. I want to know what you have coming up, because right now we're getting, we just had Coachella, we had Stagecoach, and those were big, huge festivals in California. We've got CMA Fest coming up in Nashville. Your country music. So do you have any plans for coming out to CMA Fest?
I was actually discussing that with the PR people and everyone else, and we are on the ropes right now because we're planning a bunch of showcases and everything else for me right now, and I'm also finishing up the EP. Right. So I know, I'm so excited. Y'all are gonna be excited. It's fun. Boots tapping, you get in rhythm, you're going, have your groove. So I'm thinking about CMA Fest. I'm on the rocks right now.
Okay. I will be there. This is the first year that our magazine we're approaching our 2-year anniversary of our official launch date, and so last year when we applied for press credentials, it was kind of like, thank you for your interest. We're going to keep our eyes on you type of deal, right? Because we weren't around for that long. But either way, there was still so much to cover while we were there. Like, they have performances at so many different stages and so many things just going on. The whole city is just alive. I mean, there were performances in the museums, you know what I mean? Like, there's everything there. So this year we actually were granted our full press credentials. So it's going to be a completely different experience for all of us too. And we have a big team in place this year. So
breaking it in.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see the amount of people.
Yet?
Huh?
Your outfit? Have you thought about it yet?
I
gotta start thinking about these type of things.
I went to Boot Barn, and they have right now, you guys, they have this beautiful knit sweater vest, and it's the American flag, and I had to get it. I have American flag flip-flops from Boot Barn too that I'm actually wearing right now. So, and I've been, trust me, I have been thinking about my wardrobe at CMA Fest. Yes, for sure. And also because, it's so hot while you're there. I mean, there's so many times where it's so super hot and then you're walking around, you're sweating. So it's like, I got to be really careful with what I choose to wear and stuff, because I don't want to be sweating during any interviews, Could you imagine?
You might just sweat anyway.
I know. I have to tell people I'm just glowing. It's just glow. It's not sweat. It's glisten.
There it is.
I know. So what are you doing out in California right now? I mean, you said you're almost done with your EP?
Yes. So right now, I'm just going back and forth to the studio with Jimmy McDormand, and I am doing my EP. One of the songs on my EP, actually, written by Cassidy Pope. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Jimmy traveled with her, did a lot of work and writing stuff with her, and they have this song, and it just fit well with what I'm doing right now, and it's really exciting actually. It's just great. So in California I'm doing that. Myself and management, we're going through our little game plan, and trust me, when I come at you, I'm coming at you hard.
You are coming at us hard. Well, it'll be definitely well received. That's awesome. Now, did you actually get to meet Cassidy Pope yet?
I have not been with her yet. Haven't met up with her, but the moment I do, I'll make sure y'all know on Instagram.
Well, you know what? She's so sweet. I love her to death.
That's what everyone says. She's the sweetest girl ever.
She's so sweet, and not that she would remember me in a million years, because she meets a ton of people, and we never did an interview or anything. But I did. I got to meet her at CMA Fest, and she was so good to every single person that met her, and I mean the kids especially. Right. She was just so sweet to everyone, and I look for that in an artist all the time. Is, are you approachable? Are you nice to kids? My two biggest things, because if you're not nice to kids, then what are you doing? Why are you here? Because kids
Kids make us. They literally, like, I kid you not. Kids are the ones. They hear things and they make things trend, and they're up and coming. And they, they're in the know.
Absolutely. And oh my God, they know how to work all the social media way better than I do. way better than most of the people in my generation. So, you know what I mean? I just think that people really need to step up their game when it comes to the kids too, that are so excited to meet their heroes, because I've heard some horror stories from people that I know of when they were kids and they finally got to meet their hero and they were treated not so nice, and it's like, wow. So that's one of the things.
I produce music videos as well, so
absolutely.
I'm in production, so I meet a lot of artists and people, and there's some that are not nice at all.
Right.
You learn from that. I look at that and I go, oh gosh, I'm never going to do that one.
Exactly. And, I'm glad that you said that, though. And, and we don't have to name names, and I would never do that. I never want to throw anybody under the bus. You never know when somebody's having a bad day either. You know what I mean? So I always try to give the benefit of the doubt. But really, honest to God, don't crush a kid's dreams. Just don't crush a kid's dreams. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need for it. Just be nice. Suck it up. You've had a long day. It's okay. Just be nice to the kid.
Kids out of it.
I know. Is there anything else you want to talk about with your music that we haven't touched on? Because I know I sidetracked all over the place during our interview today.
That's pretty good. Everyone just go check out the lyric video. Keep those views coming in for Older Men and Whiskey. And I'm actually going to the studio to record. See, I was going to try to, for second single, push the one that Cassidy wrote. But I'm thinking at this point, we just came up with some great, and this is the one. So I can't wait for y'all to hear it. It's a completely different side from Mama Said No Older Men and Whiskey, but it's worth it. Oh, good. All right, well, we can't wait. So everybody can find you on social media, right? Yes, at Chyyanna Lee. So it's Chyyllee. Chyyanna Lee. And yes, people, it's pronounced Chyyanna because it's Chyyanna. It's actually, my dad's Cambodian, so I have a, everyone's going to call me, look, just, you guys, if it's hard at home, everyone just calls me Chai, like the tea. Everyone calls me Chai Tea Latte. So you can. That's so cute. They call you Chai Tea Latte, really? Everyone. Like, I introduce, hi, I'm Chai. Chai Tea Latte, Chai. And I'm like, yeah, but Anna. But I can't get that part out. Oh, I love that. How cute is that? I say Chai, so they write Chai, and then, like, sometimes I'll get a chai tea instead of a white mocha, and I don't even like chai teas. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's really funny and really sad at the same time. Like, the struggle is real, guys. Be careful how you tell people what your name is at Starbucks or anybody else. They will never spell Chyyanna, so it's just easier. Yeah, you're like, nope. Well, look at me. I'm an example of how I couldn't even get it right. So, but everybody who knows me and who's watching, they all know I mess up stuff like that all the time. No worries, you'll get it. We'll be friends. We'll get it. All right. Well, next time I'm in LA, watch, you'll probably be out here. But next time, that happens a lot. Next time I'm in LA, I'll see if maybe we can hook up. And if you come out here to the Nashville area at any time, give us a call. Let me know so that we can all hook up. Okay, I will do. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. All right, no problem. Everybody at home, stay tuned for more. Check her out on social media. Follow her on everything. And check out her website. Stay tuned for all the latest info, including the release of her next single coming out soon. Till next time, guys. Stay tuned.